There is still potential in you that you have not discovered yet to put to work, which is the turning point for you to make an impact in your generation. You are not created a non-entity. Neither were you created into this world to live without purpose. God has created you and deposited into you some wonderful gifts that will make you a generational blessing, and everybody that comes around you in their life will always appreciate the privilege they had to come in contact with you. Why do you think you are not going to make things out of your life now? Why are you thinking your life will be defined by the things that people call you that are not the things that God has called you? Have you forgotten that there is no other person that will speak anything, and it will come to pass unless the Lord has not spoken? So, there is no other name or words that anybody will call you if the Lord has not called you that name. Whatever anybody is calling you now, because things are not working well for you, never mind them. Continue working hard and pressing forward and believing in the things that God has said about you, and look up to the Lord for help. You will see that in the end, those who have called you wrong names and abused you will later come back to you to call you most blessed and most favored of the Lord, because the way God is going to change your life and do things in your life, they will be part of those you will make an impact in their lives, and they will not forget the good deeds you have shared with them. See, your life is going to be the same way the Lord has said it is going to be. No man or woman can give you a name or call you what the Lord has not called you. Nobody can call you what you have not accepted to be called. It is only when you have settled for low or accepted to be called a failure that you could be called a failure, and it will be potent in your life. But if you do not accept those negative names from people, if you do not settle to call yourself a name that God has not called you, listen, you must be careful the words you speak to yourself. You must be careful the way you describe yourself to people around you who do not know who you are or what God has said about you. Have you wondered how possible it could be that God will call you blessed and someone somewhere will call you cursed or a failure, and it will become your reality? It cannot be, because God has the monopoly of what happens in your life. No matter what you are going through now, no matter the situation around you and the way life has been treating you, whether failed or not, you must know in you that you do not have any reason to say negative things to yourself. There should not be any reason for you to call yourself a failure or cursed or think something is wrong with you. Though things may not be going well for you, there's nothing wrong with you. God has not called you cursed, so you are not a curse or a failure to your generation or your family. Having known this, have you wondered what you are? Have you tried to get your identity in God and whom God is saying you are? There's nothing you will get that will not come from the Lord. There's no name that you will be called that will not come from the throne of grace. If God calls you to favor, then you are highly favored, and if God is calling you blessed, then that is who you are, and that is who you are going to be to your household and your family and your generation. Before God began to work with Abraham, his name was Abram. But because of what he is to be to the world and the people of God, then God called him Abraham, which means father of a multitude. Now, can I ask you a question? Anytime you hear about Abraham, what comes to your mind first? The father of many nations. From that time until the end of time, that is who he will always be. Just because that is whom God called him, and he lived up to that. Jacob wrestled with that angel of God, and he prevailed. And that same time, because of the same breakthrough that he had that day, his name changed. He was known as Jacob, but God spoke and called him Israel. If you check, that is what they called him, and from him a nation was made that are the people of God. People shall call you blessed. People in your generation shall call you favored, because that is what your life is becoming now. And God is changing your life into something that will give the world a better chance for a positive transformation. You may not be making that exploit now, but there is an exploit and there is an impact that you are going to make in life. Your life is going to touch people and they will be blessed. You will use the gift that God has given to you to lift people and inspire many nations, and your life and your name will be written in a golden space in the heart of people, and they will call you blessed and most favored. Do you see that your life is meant to be beautiful and is programmed to be great and make a tremendous impact in the life of those that relate with you? You are the next to be announced to the world because you are about to receive the blessings that God is giving you. Those things that God has promised to give, and the kind of person of influence that you have been looking up to have from the Lord. The blessings that God is about to give you will be the talk of many people, and you will be celebrated. Why are you downcast? Why are you thinking you cannot make it to the top? What is making you think things will not work for you the same way you have always prayed for? The doors that have been closed against you over the past years, God is opening it and giving you that mighty miracle that nobody would have given to you. See, what God is giving to you will shut the mouth of critics and those that are against your life, and will see what God is doing in the life, and they will call you blessed. They will call you favored, because that is what is happening in your life. God is bringing you into a reality. God is changing your situation. God is taking you to a place that everyone will not see any wrong in you anymore. And they will only call you blessed because things are working in your life. What are those things that are about to start working in your life? Is it the favor that is working in your life? Blessings are now the realities of your life. Your light is shining, and it is making your life shine brighter and brighter. People will begin to come to you. They will want to always be with you because your life is already becoming a blessing to them. Arise now and manifest. Stand out and let your life show many the way to their happiness, joy, and destiny in life. See people and start touching their lives positively, and give hope to people that think there is no more hope for their life. You are created and born with the gift of hope and inspiration. You are made for great impact. Your success and value is beginning to evolve, and God is giving you a new name that is giving you a powerful identity. Blessings will overflow in your life. Favor is working for you, and people will always call you blessed and lost the favor of the highest. Everywhere you go, everything you do and touch, your career and your ideas, your families, your life, and everything that concerns you will show forth the blessings of the Lord. You do not have to give up now. Where is your faith and belief? Put up a faith that will bring those blessings into your life. No need to be afraid. No need for you to complain again. No need for you to stop working hard and seeing the work of God in your life. If God has not said it is over for you, then you do not have to believe that it is over for you. Your path is opening, and the fragrance of your glory is smiling better. Rejoice and praise the Lord because your life is getting into the right place. Your name is changed to success, favor, and blessings are the name and the identity that God is giving you right now. It is well with you forever.